All right, and welcome everybody here to the Duck Roost Diamond at Gator Park as our Santa Maria Gators is going to be hosting the West Monroe Rebels here tonight. Ruston just now defeated Mandeville. Our Gators coming off a 12-2 win over the Shaw Eagles last night. And big matchup here tonight. Big test for our Gators. So we'll see how it goes. We're 8-4. Yeah, 8-4, and so we'll see how it does. I need everybody to put in the chat if everything's sounding good, looking good, if everything's okay. Need to know. Y'all need to help me out. You know I always ask y'all, and I know y'all always come through. We got Chase Malonson here with me again tonight.
Man, you got to pay him twice. He's doing double duty.
Oh, that dude's doing everything.
No, I actually love it, man. 'Cause it's so quiet in here, right?
Yeah.
So now with the microphone out there, I love that.
Yeah, we can hear the game.
Yep.
Hello there, Chase.
How you doing there, Mr. Chuck?
All right, good deal, good deal. Glad you was able to, your boss was able to let you go in late again today.
Yeah. I had a good nap today.
You slept good?
Slept good.
At least you got to get to bed early last night.
Early this morning.
Oh, this morning. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. I forgot about that.
I was in bed about 7:30 this morning.
There's something about the night shift. Like day shift, you can work that 12 hours, go home, do all kind of stuff. Don't get to bed till midnight. Wake up the next morning early and do it all over again. Work the night shift. It's like your head's out the window like Ace Ventura trying to drive home, and you take a shower and get into bed.
That's it. And you go home, sleep, wake up, shower, and go back to work.
Go back again, yep. Well, these kids, one day they'll understand what we do.
That's it.
So meeting at the plate by the two head coaches and the trainers and the umpires. Congratulations to our Lady Gators as they defeated the Darbone, who was Timberwolves. Final score of 9-5. So congratulations to them. They play. There's a game being played right now over there at Lady Gator Park, and then after that game is concluded, then Santa Maria and Slidell will be playing Lady Gators. So a lot of ball being played here at Santa Maria tonight. So if you still got a chance to get here, so get over here, watch some baseball action, walk on over, watch some softball action. A lot of things going on. Good night to be at the ballpark. We do have some fried fish. Got some fried fish for all us Catholic folk. And even if you're not Catholic, we got fried fish. We don't do the blue dan balls, but they can walk next door and get it. Yeah, they can walk over, but I mean, it's Friday, man. You can't.
Crawfish ones.
They ain't got no meat in it.
Crawfish.
They ain't got no meat.
No, crawfish.
Just crawfish. Okay. Because some of them crawfish boudins got pork. Yeah. You got to kind of watch yourself. All right, let me see. Let me pull this up. All right, got that one. And we going for this one now. All right, there we go. Do want to tell everybody to like and share the page, like and share the feed. Let everybody know Gators are live right here on Duck Roost Sports. Ain't but one place you can watch it live, and that's right here. If anybody's tuned in from West Monroe, we are very biased. We will congratulate good plays, though. I will. If it's a good play, I'm going to let you know, hey, it was a good play. I don't care which side of the ball it was on. But we are biased. So you can hear me, that's me. So, Miss Beverly, hey, glad you tuned in, Miss Beverly. Pretty soon you got to pull the Lady Gators up on your other.
She was like a while ago.
Yeah, she'll be able to. You can watch us on YouTube if you want, and watch the girls on the Facebook.
The other night she told me she had softball on the computer and baseball on TV.
She had them both going up. All right, here we go. About to let y'all hear Chase.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Duck Roost Diamond at Gator Park here on this Friday evening for a matchup between your Santa Maria Gators and the visiting West Monroe Rebels. Starting lineup for the Rebels. Batting first, number 2, John Pearson. Batting second, number 3, Hayden Federico. Batting third, number 11, Trey Halsey. Batting fourth, number 23, Braden Garner. Batting fifth, number 14, Jack Cowan. Batting sixth, number 7, Trent Anderson. Batting seventh, number 18, Tyler Roark. Batting eighth, number 9, Zach Simpson. Number 12, Jarrett Fry. And number 21, Drew Ferguson. And now, the starting lineup for your Santa Maria Gators. Your starting pitcher batting leadoff, number 8, Lane Swanson. Playing catcher, number 14, Trent Laporte. Playing third base, number 11, Blaze Lalonde. Playing first base, number 34, Lawson Bourgeois. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 3, Dallas Moran. In right field, number 4, Wyatt Ford. DHing, batting seventh, number 16, Connor Malazon. Batting eighth, your shortstop, number 23, Ryder Molay. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 40, Easton Humphrey. Playing second base, number 32, Chase Kelly.
All right, folks. So
At this time, I'd like to ask everyone, please stand and remove your hat for the playing of the national anthem.
all right, folks. We're back. So starting lineup here for the Gators. Behind the dish going to be Trent Laporte. First base, Lawson Bourgeois. Second base, Chase Kelly. Third base, Blaze Lalonde. Shortstop, Ryder Molay. Left field, Dallas Moran. Center field, Easton Humphrey. Right field, Wyatt Ford. And on the bump here for the Gators, it's going to be Lane Swanson. So big matchup here.
I got enough dependents.
All right. Let's see. I want to see something real fast. Come on.
I wish someone would tell me if the music's too loud or good.
Oh, it's always loud.
Huh?
To me, it's always loud.
I can't even tell.
So West Monroe comes in as the number 2 seed at 12-1, and our Gators, number 22 seed at 8-4. So ooh, that's loud. There we go. Perfect. All right, they turned the music down. So, ooh, my head was sitting here rattling like I had congestion or something. So leading off here for the Rebels is going to be John Pearson. And the pitch fouls it off.
Now
So-
batting for the Rebels, number 2, John Pearson.
So 0-1 count here on Pearson.
I believe this is the younger brother of LSU's Josh Pearson.
It might be. Probably is. You're right, Jolie. I got to push it, pull it, and all that good stuff. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Runs the count here, 0-2. So 0-2 count here on Pearson.
Chuck, did you see that strike by that umpire?
Oh, man, he's fast.
It was aggressive.
It ain't
quick.
it ain't.
I had to
Right.
keep clearing my counts last night because I didn't know what he was calling.
Leaves that one up high, 1-2 count.
It's there 'cause you really can't hear.
Oh, we could.
Yeah.
Hard hit ball to left field. It's going to fall in. Goes almost all the way to the corner. Moran chases it down. Throws it in, so that's going to be a stand-up double there for Pearson.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 3, Hayden Federico.
So Hayden Federico steps up to the plate here. He is the son of Coach Federico at ULM for ULM baseball. That's his father. Hayden, I'm your father. I am wearing my ULM shirt because ULM is playing Nichols this weekend. And I know we got some players, former players on Nichols, but I got a nephew on ULM. So blood a little thicker than the water.
Is that the B? That's where.
Yeah, the B, yeah.
Okay.
He's at ULM now. Takes for a ball. So 1-0 count here on Federico. Runner at second with a leadoff double. Checks the runner and the pitch. Leaves it up high. Runs the count here 2-0. So 2 balls, no strike. We're in the top of the first. Second batter up to bat. Runner at second. I mean, what they call him?
Softball on the field.
Softball.
Oh man, they need to quit hitting softballs on the field.
Be a lot of that.
All right, so here we go. 2-0 count. Checks the runner at second. Checks him again. And the pitch. Fouls it off into the net. 2-1. I'll tell everybody, share the feed, like the feed, share the page, like the page. Let everybody know that the Gators and the Rebels are playing right here on Duck Roost Sports. That was a balk or time. Oh, a time. I didn't know what he was calling. I thought he said balk. He said time. Time. Time out. So here we go. 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs. Swanson checks the runner at second. And the pitch. Curveball left it up. So 3-1 count here on Federico. So 3-1 count. Swanson, the windup and the pitch. Hits it high. Going into out of play. God dog it. So full count now on Federico with no outs. Runner at second. This is the second batter. We're in the top of the first. Don't forget later on tonight we're going to have the Lady Gators playing the Slidell. I don't know what Slidell is either. The Slidells. So here we go. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 down. So big strikeout right there.
Swanson with the
Swanson.
strikeout for the Gators. Out number 1 of the first inning. That's going to bring up number 11, Trey Halsey for the Rebels.
So Trey Halsey steps into the box here for the Rebels.
That is a big kid.
With a runner at second, 1 out. We're in the top of the first. Swanson checks the runner at second and the pitch. Leaves it down low and out for ball 1. So 1-0 count. So 1-0 count. Checks the runner and the pitch. Hard hit ball left field. Moran's going, sets up, camps up, makes the grab. Oh, he drops it. And so Pearson's going to score. And so they'll reach on error, and West Monroe will go up here 1-0. I don't know why the sound is feet cutting in and out. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 23, Braden Garner.
So Braden Garner. I don't know. Is anybody else having trouble on the YouTube? Let me know. So ball 1 here on Garner. So 1-0 count on Garner. Leaves it up for ball 2. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner at second. Hits one high, left center field. Moran goes over, makes the grab for out number 2.
Moran with the catch for out number 2 for the Gators. Is going to bring up number 14, Jack Cowan.
So Jack Cowan steps up here to the plate for the Rebels. And the pitch leaves it low. So 1-0.
I guess it was low. That's the only place it could have been.
So 1-0 count here on Cowan. Hits one high to center field. Humphreys coming up. Makes the grab for out number 3. And we head to the bottom of the first where the Gators are
Humphrey
trailing
with
here.
the catch for out number 3 for the
1-0.
Gators. That'll end the top of the first. Rebels, 1 run on 1 hit. We head to the bottom of the first inning.
Serving the Sanamo area for over 8 years now, Diversion Dental is proud to support Sanamo High Athletics and Duck Roost Sports again this season. Located off of Highway 22 on the Diversion Canal, Dr. David Brown provides general dental services in a calm and personal setting. Whether you need a routine dental exam and cleaning or more extensive treatment such as crowns or implants, Diversion Dental can accommodate your case. Now accepting most insurances, so call Kayla today at 698-3728 and go Gators. Glaze Heating and Air. Are you looking to replace your heating and air conditioning system? Look no further than Glaze Heating and Air. Locally owned and operated by Dean and Ursula Glaze. For over 20 years, Glaze Heating and Air has maintained a professional and top-notch reputation with quality installations, unmatched customer service with great warranties, and several financing options available. Hurry and call at 225-266-7371 today to schedule a free estimate for the best deal or go online to glazeheatingandair.com. Gotros Outdoor Power, the local leader in outdoor power equipment, is now an authorized Yamaha and Mercury outboard dealer. Next time you need something for your boat, stop in and check out Gotros Outdoor Power in Gonzales. Gotros Outdoor Power, from the lawn to the lake, we've got you covered. Lane's Jewelry and Design for all your jewelry needs. Stop in and choose from a great assortment of watches, necklaces, rings, earrings, and more. Lane's also provides custom design work and jewelry repair. Call today at 647-3700 or visit online at lanesjewelry.com. All right, folks. So on the mound here for the Rebels, going to be Drew Ferguson. Leading off our Gators is going to be number 8, Lane Swanson. We got Swanson, Laporte, and Lalonde to lead off the Gators here in the bottom of the first inning. Trailing 1-0. First batter had hit a double. Next,
First up to bat for the Gators is number 8, Lane Swanson.
First guy hit a double, then had a strikeout, then an error in left field, scores the run, and has the only run so far, of the game. So Swanson steps into the box. Line drive up the middle. And
Swanson with a line drive up the middle for the Gators.
So
that's going to bring to the plate number 14, Trent Laporte.
So that's going to bring up Trent Laporte here for the Gators. Oop, I'm sorry. I put 2, y'all. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is bottom 1. I hit the wrong button. Thank you there, Eric.
Who we got?
And we're going to have a courtesy runner at first, which will be
That's 7.
number 7 is going to be Maddox Willis.
That's number 7, Maddox Willis.
So Maddox Willis is going to be courtesy running for Swanson.
Number 7, Maddox Willis in the courtesy run at first base for the Gators.
Attempted pick off there at first. He was back in time. So Trent Laporte up to bat. Takes first pitch for a strike. So 0-1 count here on Laporte. Attempted pickoff. He was safe, so here we go. 0-1 count here on Laporte. Hits the ball high to right field. Right fielder's taking about 10 steps to the left, makes the grab for out number 1.
Now up to bat for the Gators, number 11, Blaze Lalonde.
So Blaze Lalonde, next batter here for the Gators. They really working Willis over there at first. And the pitch. Ball gets by, and Willis is going to head on over to second.
Willis in safely at second for the Gators.
So 1-0 count here on Lalonde. Lalonde, very recent, as of yesterday or today, one of the two, a commit to Delgado Community College. Congratulations to that kid.
Congrats to him.
And, yeah. You don't steal on the left side, you steal on the right side. So 2-0 count. Don't forget, folks, share the feed like the feed, share the page like the page. Let everybody know our Gators are live right here on Duck Roost Sports. Swing and a mitt. So runs the count here, 2-1. Don't forget, folks, at the bottom left-hand side of our page, we have our Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App at Duck Roost Sports. All money collected goes to the Santa Monica High School Athletic Department. So 2-1 count here on Lalonde. And a little checky-roo over there. See what the runner was going to do.
Hey, Chuck, somebody was asking me the other day, what's the dollar amount that Duck Roost is giving back to the Santa Monica Athletic Department?
Swing and a miss. So far, yeah, let me see. I'll tell you because I got it in my head. It's that much plus that much plus that much plus that much. Oh, did I miss one? Yeah. So far, it's this 38,000, but we didn't announce this year's yet, which is more than last year's. And last year's was 15,000. So all our fans out there, we got great fans and great supporters. Called strike 3 for out number 2 on Lalonde.
Now up to bat for the Gators, number 34, Lawson Bourgeois.
This is where we at as of today. So Lawson Bourgeois steps up to the plate here for the Gators. So, yeah, minus the one, yeah. I don't know what the count was. What was it?
Oh, it was a ball.
It was a ball? Okay. So 1-0 count here on Bourgeois. Willis, the runner at second. We got 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the first. Hard hit ball, fouls it off left side. Evens the count here, 1-1. Congratulations to the JV tonight. I see that they got the win over Bruley. Final score of 12-1. So congratulations to the JV squad on that. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. And the pitch hits the ball. Shortstop's going to field it, throws to first, and that's going to be out number 3, and the Gators going to leave 1 on. All right, dude. Tell him I said good luck.
The Gators in the bottom of the first, 0 runs on 1 hit. We go to the top of the second with the Rebels leading the Gators 1-0.
Highway 44, Paint, Body, and Towing, owned and operated by Wayne and Ryan Wimberly since 1989. Specializing in collision repair for all makes and models, both foreign and domestic. Towing available by request. Visit their Facebook page or call 644-7516. Jody Ellisor, a Santa Maria High graduate, created Jody's Jambalaya Mix. Ask for it at your local stores or online and enjoy the rich traditional flavor of Jody's Jambalaya. It's easy to prepare and your family will love it. So bring home a taste of Southern Louisiana and cook like a champ. Stop by Duck Roost Seafood and Deli in Santa Maria on the corner of Highway 431 and Black Bayou Road. Stop in to eat or take it to go. Fresh or balled seafood seasoned just right. Deli burgers, po' boys, wraps, and sandwiches served Monday to Friday. Come see some friendly faces at Duck Roost Seafood and Deli.
Anderson, Tyler Roark, and Zach Simpson.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 7, Trent Anderson.
So Trent Anderson going to lead off here for the West Monroe Rebels. In the field for the Gators, we got Laporte behind the dish, Bourgeois at first, Kelly at second. The pitch, swing and a miss. Lalonde at third, Mole at short, Moran in left, Humphrey in center, Ford and right, and Lane Swanson on the bump here for the Gators. Shows bump, pops it up, goes back into the net though. So 0-2 count here on Anderson. So 0-2 count here on Anderson. Swanson gets the sign, the wind up, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Swanson with the strikeout for the Gators.
So 1 down.
That's going to bring up number 18, Tyler Roark.
So Tyler Roark comes up to the plate. Takes for a strike. So 0-1 count. So 0-1 count. 1 out. Fouls it back. Runs the count here 0-2. So 0-2 count on Tyler Roark. Want to welcome everybody for tuning in tonight. If you tuned in from West Monroe, we bias, folks. I mean, but you're more than welcome to watch the game. We do welcome you. So 0-2 count here on Roark. Leaves it down low for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Roark. So 1-2 count here on Roark. And the pitch. Oh, where did that miss? Wow. So he takes it for a ball, runs the count here 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Roark the batter. Swanson the pitcher. And the pitch leaves it down and out. Fills the count up. So full count. Swanson, here's the windup. And the pitch. Hard hit ball just over the head of Bourgeois. It's going to go all the way to the right field corner. And he rounds first and he goes to second. He's going to have a stand-up double there.
Now up for the Rebels, number 9, Zach Simpson.
So Zach Simpson, they're going to get a courtesy runner. Can't see his number 8.
Drew Anderson.
So Drew Anderson. How many Andersons they got on the team?
Number 8, Drew Anderson, in to run for the Rebels at second base.
Trent Anderson's younger brother. He'll run for Tyler Roark, and that'll bring up the sophomore Zach Simpson batting.
So Zach Simpson steps up here to the plate for the Rebels.
On second.
With one out, runner at second.
Swanson comes set, checks the runner at second base. Here's the
And the pitch, hard hit ball over the reach of Mole. And they're going to hold the runner up at third. So we're going to have runners on the corners now with one out.
Batting for the Rebels, number 12, Garrett Fry.
And that's going to bring up number 12, Garrett Fry.
that'll bring up the sophomore number 12, Garrett Fry. Getting start for the Rebels in left field tonight.
So had to reaffirm some signals.
Give the first third.
So here we go. Runners on the corners with one out. Fry the batter. Swanson on the mound for the Gators. And the pitch shows bunt, pops it up, foul. So he's going to start out here 0-1. So Fry back into the box here. 0-1 count. Swanson with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner's going to go to second. They're going to throw it on down and got him. Oh, wow. I thought they had him. Man, he slid over the bag. He was almost in left field. Was able to get back to the bag in time. So 0-2 count here on Fry. Gonna have a time called. Don't forget tomorrow we got a 10 o'clock game versus Mandeville, and a 5:30 game versus Brother Martin. Hard hit ball left field. Go foul. Go foul. Here's his foul.
Foul ball.
So a long strike on Fry. Trey Arnold, how is the sound now on the YouTube? Anybody on YouTube? Eric, I see you on YouTube. Is the sound cutting in and out on you? So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Ooh, let that one go high. The runner's going to come. They're going to throw, and they say he's safe. So West Monroe is going to go up here 2-0, and runner's going to advance to third. And we got 1-2 count. Runner at third with 1 out. All right, Eric says sounds good. Good. All right, good deal.
Hey, boys. Y'all go ahead.
So ball got by Laporte just enough out the reach to allow the runner to score. Takes for a ball, evens the count here, 2-2. And fills the count. So full count, runner at third. One out. Come on, Swanee. Swanee, the pitcher on the mound here for the Gators. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Big pitch right there for Swanson.
Swanson with the strikeout for the Gators. That's going to bring up number 2, John Pearson for the Rebels.
So John Pearson led off the game with a double. Comes up to the plate here for the Rebels. So runner at third, 2 outs. Pearson takes for a ball, down and in. 1-0 count. Swanson. The wind up in the pitch. Curveball left it high. Runs the count here 2-0. So Artigo's going to go have a talk with Swanson, and we'll be right back.
Remodeling or building a new home? Then contact Leshes Woodwork for all of your cabinet or woodworking needs. Locally owned and operated since 2014 and a lifelong member of the Gator community. If you can dream it, they can build it. Contact Jared today at 715-6675. Pit Stop Exxon for all your convenience store needs, located off of Highway 431 in Santa Monica and Highway 44 in Galvez. Pit Stop offers a wide variety of food, snacks, and beverages. Check out the tap room and the full-service drive-thru at the Galvez store. Stop in today. Pit Stop Exxon.
All right. So umpire walked on over and said, hey, that's enough talking. John Pearson, the batter here for the Rebels, with a 2-0 count. Swanson, the pitcher. So 2 down. We're in the top of the second. Leaves it inside, runs the count here 3-0. I don't know, Tammy. Hard hit
foul.
ball. That's a long strike. So 3-1 count. He hit that one all the way to the softball concession stand. So 3-1 count. Time, umpire got to go get back in his spot. So 3-1 count here on Pearson. Hit a spot. And the pitch. Leaves it inside. So he draws a walk. So Rebels going to have runners on the corners here with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 3, Hayden Federico.
That's going to bring up Hayden Federico. Has a strikeout here on the night. Report goes out, gives us what's the problem? What is Mr. Blue? Mr. Blue's complaining about something over there.
Mr. Bravado's got a few concerns for him.
What they complaining about? What I did?
He said you cut his cord.
Okay. Now Snipper's over here. They're up to nothing. Clip. The West Monroe radio guy, he's having some technical difficulties. So if you know anybody in West Monroe that they having trouble listening to the radio, send them our way. All right, so here we go. Federico with runners on the corners, 2 outs. And the pitch, ooh, must have been a little high. So starts the count out here, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Swanson, the pitcher. Fouls it to Church Point Road.
First one of the night there.
First one of there's going to be many, trust me, yeah. We lose about a dozen balls every night. Well, if we just had a fence, a big old net right there or something. So 1-1 count here on Federico. And the pitch. Another one to Church Point. 1-2. How you like that, Bulldog? All right, so here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the second. Gators trailing 2-0 to the West Monroe Rebels. Swanson steps off the rubber. Federico back into the box here for the Rebels. Runner with like a delayed type steal. Delay. And they just going to give him second.
That was a little odd. That would have been the 3rd out of the inning.
Yeah, that's just, they were trying to get him into a rundown, try to score that runner at third. But we got 2 strikes here on Federico, so they're going to challenge him. Come on, Swanee. Just throw your pitch. And the wind up and the pitch. Fouls it off. So count remains 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 2. And fouls that one to Church Point. Y'all still got time to come out to the park tonight, folks. They got some fried fish.
Nachos is where it's at there, Chuck.
Nachos are good. Them Gator nachos, Miss Valanda got it going on with them nachos. Put some peppers on top and So gets the signal, runs second and third, fouls it off.
Barely got that one.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here we go. Federico done fouled off about two, at least 2 of them, maybe 3. No, it is 3. I know he fouled 3 of them off. And the pitch. Ball hit hard in the gap between second and third. Scores 1. They can send the runner home. And that's going to score 2. And Federico is going to hold up at first with 2 RBIs there.
That play at second base looked a little costly now here, Chuck.
Yeah.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 11, Trey Halsey.
Yep. I always say, get the dang on out, man. Yeah, at least if they would have got that out, you'd only give up 1 run at the most.
Yeah.
So 0-1 count, ball hit hard left center field. Moran goes over, camps out, makes the grab for out number 3. But the Rebels plate 2 here in the top of the second. We head to the bottom of the second, trailing 4-0.
Moran with the out. Third out for the inning for the Gators. The Rebels 3 runs on 3 hits in the top of the second. We go to the bottom of the second. Gators trailing 4-0.
Magnolia Financial, located on East Cornerview next to the Jambalaya Park in Gonzales. Loans starting at $500. Visit or call Magnolia Financial for all your personal loan needs at 647-0909. Oak Grove Market, a one-of-a-kind shopping experience, including a full-service drive-thru. In addition to your convenience needs, they feature freshly made foods, brick oven pizzas, fire-blasted wings, sandwiches, and a house-made local favorite chicken salad. Find them on social media or oakgrovemarkets.com. Sims Motors, providing local plants with expert electric motor and generator needs, including sales, service, and troubleshooting since 2009. Feel free to give Damon or Gene Sims a call at 225-802-2360. Sims Motors. Looking for insurance with a reputable company but still want to be treated like family? Then local State Farm agent Adam McCarty and his experienced team are your answer for auto, home, and life insurance. Call 647-2151 or visit AdamMcCarty.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
VeraPro is your local MSP, offering consulting, staffing, technical support, and more. All designed to help you stay online, profitable, and protect against cybersecurity threats. Visit VeraPro.com or give us a call to find out more.
So Dallas Moran going to lead off the Gators here in the bottom of the second. Takes first pitch for a strike. 0-1 count. Hard hit ball down left side. It's going to be a foul. Golly. I think they had chalk flying on this turf field. So 0-2 count here on Moran. Drew Ferguson, the pitcher here for the Rebels. And the pitch. Ooh. Thank you. Takes for a ball, runs the count here, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hits one right field. And that, the right fielder got there, made the grab. The ball, it kind of took off and then just slowed down and gave the right fielder a chance to get out there.
Now up to bat for the Gators, number 4, Wyatt Ford.
So Wyatt Ford up next here for the Gators. Gators trying to get something going on here. Ball hit to the shortstop. Shortstop's going to field. Throws across the diamond for out number 2.
Now up for the Gators, number 16, Connor Molazon.
So Connor Molazon steps into the box here for the Gators with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Takes that one high for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. And the pitch fouls that one back. Evens the count here, 1-1. The game before the Lady Gators, I see over there is in the 3rd inning. So I think they play 6. And then the Lady Gators will be coming on board right after. He called a strike right over the line of the batter's box. Golly.
It looks like the Lady Gators are tied at 2.
No, that's a game before the Lady Gators.
I apologize.
Yeah, they in the 3rd. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, they wouldn't be in the third that quick. I don't think. Well, I say that. Let me look. Make sure Brad ain't live.
No, I can see the entire of the softball team sitting in the stands right here to our left.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely not them.
Okay. So full count here on Molaison.
They did get the 9-4 win earlier today.
Yeah, over at Darbong Charter School. Yeah, congratulations to them on that huge. Every win is a huge win, you know. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it was 4-4 at one point.
That's right.
So for them to come back and pull it out. So full count, chops one foul, stays alive. Mr. Donald Leger watching again from Panama City Beach.
Chuck, are you saying he could get a second year free subscription?
He can get 2 years free subscription, yeah.
In consecutive nights?
Yeah. Oh, man, Mr. Donald, he's always one of the regulars, always tuning in. I see Kenny Hollebeck is tuned in. Hello there, Kenny. Kenny played ball with my brother up there at NLU when it was NLU. And he was an All-American pitcher also. And I think he came out of, Vanderbilt Catholic, Kenny, am I right? And he fouls that one off. And the only bad thing about Kenny Hollebeck, his kid goes to West Monroe. He's on the wrong. He should have moved down here. You know, I mean, we need some him and Ben. I mean, golly, God, we need some of that bloodline down here. So ball hit, punches one out to the second baseman, throws it over to first, and that's going to be out number 3. And we head to the top of the third. Gators trailing 4-0. I'm sorry, 4-0 to the West Monroe Rebels.
The Gators go down in order in the bottom of the second. We go to the top of the third inning. Rebels 4, Gators 0.
And we'll be right back. All right, so Braden Gardner is going to be leading off here for the Rebels. He flew out to left field his first at-bat. Laporte behind the dish. Bourgeois at first. Kelly at second. Lalonde at third. Mole at short. Moran in left. Swing and a miss. Evens the count here, 1-1. Humphrey in center, Ford and right. And Swanson back on the mound here for the Gators. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ooh, I think that one missed right over the middle. So 2-1 count. Oh, you offshore right now. All right, Kenny. Man, stay safe out there, brother. Glad you're able to tune in. Takes for a strike. Evens the count, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Garner. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Laporte's going to throw it on down there to first for out number 1.
Swanson with the strikeout for the Gators. That's now going to bring up number 14, Jack Cowan.
So Jack Cowan next up here for the Rebels. And the pitch. Hits one to the line. Dives. Makes a hell of a play right there, folks.
Blaze the line, ladies and
While
gentlemen.
laying down on the ground, throws it over there to first base.
5-3
Gets the
put
out.
for the Gators, the second out of the inning.
So
That's now
great
going to
play.
bring up number 7, Trent Anderson.
So that brings up Trent Anderson.
From his backside, Chuck.
Bruh,
Across the diamond.
across. That's just phenomenal.
What
That-
a play.
I'm glad we got that on film because that's that right now. That's the play of the year so far. Right now,
What a play.
and guess what? He wins at the end of the year if he's the play has the play of the year.
Not a free year.
A free year of Duck Roost Sports he can watch for free.
A free year subscription.
So ball hitting foul territory. Bourgeois goes back, makes the grab.
Bourgeois would put out number 3 for the Gators. The Rebels go up and down in order in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Your Gators trailing 4-0.
So y'all got that right there from Chase, and we'll be right back. I'm gonna mute while the music plays. All right, so leading off here for the Gators.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for the Gators is number 23, Ryder Mole.
It's going to be Ryder Mole here for the Gators. Fouls one back. Starts to count out here 0-1. This is Mole's first appearance at the plate tonight. Thank you. Hits the ball right back to the pitcher. And that's going to be out number 1. Ferguson back on the mound here for the Rebels.
Next up for the Gators is number 40, Easton Humphrey.
So Easton Humphrey up to bat now here for the Gators. I want to thank my wife for that Coca-Cola right there. I was thirsty. Takes the ball outside. So starts to count out 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Swing and a miss on the outside.
Chuck, I
Evens
hate to
the
brag
count,
on
1-1.
myself, but I don't think I've made a single scoreboard error yet.
Man, don't ever jinx yourself
know.
like that. That's like saying, oh, he's throwing a no-hitter. I mean, you can't say that. You can have some of the West Monroe Rebel radio, what you call it?
Oh, that's right.
Gree throw it over on you.
I had that bad juju.
if y'all tuned in from West Monroe, and because y'all can't hear the radios, they are working diligently to try to get it resolved, folks. Trust me, I have been in that spot. I understand the frustration, but
Next up for the Gators is number 8, Lane Swanson.
But he is trying to get it for y'all, and that's going to bring up Lane Swanson here for the Gators. Takes for a ball. So 1-0 count. That's why you hear. I hear you, Kenny. And takes for a strike. Evens the count here, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. We're here in the bottom of the third. Gators are trailing the West Monroe Rebels a score of 4-0. And he takes that one for a strike. Runs the count here, 1-2. Kenny, you know you'd rather listen to me than anybody else. You're probably working out a deal for me up there to go up there and do this for y'all. But, boy, that'd be very expensive. Got to get some kind of NIL money out of it. Takes for a ball, evens the count out. Not even, fills the count up. Full count, 3-2. I apologize, wrong count. So full count, 2 outs, and the pitch draws the walk.
Swanson draws the walk for the Gators, and that's going to bring up number 14, Trent Laporte.
So that's going to bring up Trent Laporte here for the Gators. Flew out to right field. We're going to have a courtesy runner, Maddox Willis.
Number 7, Maddox Willis in to run for the Gators. Let's see if Mr. Laporte can give us a little sample of what he did last night.
The good thing, if he hits one in that missing piece of tin, I think that's a home run.
That's right. That's right.
So 1 ball, no strikes here on Laporte. Time called. Attempted pick off at first. He's back in time. Another attempt. Back in time.
My sister-in-law just texted me, my 2-year-old niece. I'm her favorite person, and so
oh, hits him in the head.
Shakes it off. And my 2-year-old, they're watching the Duck Roost on the TV in the living room, and every time she hears my voice, she's looking up. Where's Uncle Chase?
Where's Uncle Chase? Well, right now you're her favorite uncle. That's because she don't know me. I would be her favorite uncle then. She'd be like, Uncle Chase, who? And that looks like Owen Roddy.
Number 17, Owen Roddy, in to run for the Gators at first base.
Courtesy runner. Drew Ferguson, the pitcher here for the Rebels.
Now batting for the Gators is number 11, Blaze Lalonde.
It's going to bring up Blaze Lalonde here for the Gators. Looking for his first hit here of the night. At the top of the third, he made a, I don't know if y'all tuned in or not, made a phenomenal play. Hard hit ball to his left. He dove. Snagged the ball while he was laying down, threw it to first. While he was sitting, basically. Threw it to first for the out. Takes for a ball. So Gators with runners at first and second. Ferguson checks the runner at second. And the pitch. Pops it up. That's going to be out number 3. So we head to the top of the fourth, where our Gators still trailing 0-0.
The Gators leave 2 stranded in the bottom of the third. We go to the top of the fourth. West Monroe 4, Senemal 0.
And we'll be back. We'll go mute while the music's playing. All right, folks.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for the Rebels is number 18, Tyler Roark.
So Tyler Roark going to lead off here for the Rebels. Thank you, Mr. Donnie Tomplay, for your contribution and support of Senemal Gator Athletics. Takes for a ball. So Laporte behind the dish, Bourgeois first, Kelly at second, Lalonde at third, Mole at short, Moran in left, Humphrey in center. Takes for a strike. Forward and right, and Lane Swanson back on the mound here for the Gators. So 1-1 count here on Roark. I'm sorry with the sniffling, y'all. The pollen is like kicking my butt this year with the congestion and all. So runs the count 2-1. Oh, takes for strike. Evens the count 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Roark. Swanson with the windup and the pitch. Leaves it outside, fills the count up. So full count here on Roark. And the pitch draws the walk.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 9, Zach Simpson.
So Zach Simpson, the next batter here for the Rebels, has a single on the day. And the pitch takes for a strike. Is that number 8 again running for them? Or?
It's either 6 or 8, Chuck. I'm trying to.
Yep, the number 8, Drew Anderson. So Anderson, the pinch runner at first. Oh, let me let y'all see that. There y'all go. And shows bunt. Pops it up in the air. Get there, Trent. And Laporte makes the play.
On the pop-up.
Good hustle there by Laporte.
The Gators here. Number 8, Drew Anderson, in running for the Rebels at first base.
So It's going to bring up Garrett Fry here for the Rebels. One out. Laporte with a great play right there. Sliding, pop up behind. Hard hit ball left field. That's going way back. And Moran makes the grab
Dallas
at the warning
Moran
track.
with the catch for out number 2 for the Gators. That's going to bring up number 2, John Pearson for the Rebels.
So John Pearson with a double and a walk on the night. The next batter here for the Rebels. So 2 outs, runner at first. Swanson the pitcher for the Gators. And the pitch fouls it back. It looked like it was a hit and run going on there.
One of the very few balls in that direction, Chuck, that stays in
Yeah.
field to play.
Yeah, we were lucky on that one. We didn't have that. That's $7 we saved. Or $8 in this with inflation, I guess, you know.
For our softball fans, the Lady Gator softball team is making their way to Gator Park for their game here shortly.
Yeah, it looks like the other game's in, what, the 5th inning? Is that what I see?
That's what it looks like.
And it's going to be a pitch out. Oh, and they don't have it. So he's going to advance. Thank you, Scott Reynolds, for your contribution and support of Sandoval Gator Athletics. I don't know what the count is.
I have 0-1, Chuck.
0-1? All right.
I don't know if
Oh, that was a ball, because that was a ball as a pitch out, 1-1. Yep. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, the curveball stays high.
they have a lot of confidence in Drew Anderson's legs for sure.
Yep. Swanson on the mound. 2-1 count here on Pearson. Time called. I forgot to pull this down. You got to remind me. There we go. It's gone. We don't need to be looking at empty first base all the time. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Evens the count here, 2-2. So far tonight, we want to thank Mr. Donnie Tompley and Scott Reynolds for your contributions and support of Sandoval Gator Athletics. Folks, the bottom left-hand side of the page, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, at Duck Crew Sports. All money collected goes to the Sandoval High School Athletic Department. Ball hit the right field. Ford's going back. It's going to go over his head. It's going to play the run. And that's going to be a stand-up double there for Pearson. So 2 doubles on him on the night.
Next up for the Rebels, number 3, Hayden Federico.
That brings up Hayden Federico here for the Rebels. Still got 2 outs here. Now with the runner on second. Gators trailing here 5-0 in the top of the 4th. Swanson checks the runner. They wind up in the pitch. Curveball takes for a strike. So starts to count out 0-1. So 0-1 count here on Federico. And the pitch fouls it to Church Point. 0-2. So 0-2 count, 2 outs. And the pitch. Ball hit hard to Lalonde. Throws it across. Oh, throws it away. And Federico. Oh, and they throw the ball to left field. Oh, goodness. Come on, boys. So Pearson's going to score.
Next up to bat for the Rebels, number 11, Trey Halsey.
So Trey Halsey up next. Halsey reached on error and had a fly out here on the night. Starts to count out here 1-0. Fouls that one to the batting cages. Evens the count here 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second. Swanson on the bump here for the Gators. And the pitch. Runner's going down to third, and they got him. So way to come up firing.
Throw down the third.
Laporte.
For the third out of the 4th inning here. The Rebels do get 2 more runs on 2 hits. We would go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rebels 6, Gators 0.
All right, folks. So to lead off here for the Gators is going to be Bourgeois, Moran, and Ford.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Gators is number 34, Lawson Bourgeois.
Bourgeois grounded out to shortstop his first at bat. He's looking for his first hit here of the night.
The Gators are looking for their first hit since Swanson led off the bottom of the 1st with a single.
Yeah.
Hard hit ball on the shortstop.
Shortstop again. Throws it across. 1 out.
Now batting for the Gators is number 3, Dallas Moran.
Yeah, other than that single, all we had really happening was a walk and a hit by pitch. So Dallas Moran steps into the box here for the Gators, fouls it back. 0-1 count. Ferguson, the pitcher here for the Rebels.
Chuck, I have seen every member of my family make a run to that concession stand and walk back with arms full.
And nobody say, hey, man, you want something?
Not even anything.
Not one, huh? Hard hit ball, left side, fouls it off. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to run out of money. They're going to come up and be like, hey, I need some more money, Daddy.
I gave them all the cash in my wallet. They're on their own.
Well, that's the problem. You gave them all the cash. You should have just gave them a little bit at a time. So 0-2 count here on Moran. And the pitch. Takes for a ball.
Very
Runs
close.
the count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Moran. The windup and the pitch. And swing and a miss for out number 2. That's going to bring up
Next up for the Gators is number 4, Wyatt Ford.
Wyatt Ford here. And the pitch takes for a ball. 1-0 count. Hits it high. Shallow left field. Left fielder calls off the shortstop. Makes the grab. Out number 3.
The Gators go up and down in order. Bottom of the 4th, we go to the top of the 5th. Rebels 6, Gators 0.
We'll be back. All right, so behind the dish here for the Gators, you got Laporte, first base Bourgeois, second base Chase Kelly, Lalonde at third, Mole at short. Left field is now Easton Humphrey. Center field is Lane Swanson. Right field Dallas Moran, and on the bump now for the Gators is Wyatt Ford. So a few little switcheroos. Right fielder went to the bump. Left fielder went to right. Pitcher went to center. Center went to left.
Now on the mound for the Gators is number 4, Wyatt Ford. Other defensive changes, we have Easton Humphreys in left field, Lane Swanson center field, and Dallas Moran in right field.
So Trey Halsey to lead off here for the Rebels in the top of the 5th. Gators trailing here 6-0. Hits one to Lalonde. Lalonde feels it, throws it across. Out number 1.
Lalonde with the put out for out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. That's going to bring number 23, Braden Garner, to the plate for the Rebels.
So Braden Garner steps up here, flew out to left field, and a strikeout on the night. Ford gets the sign. And the windup and the pitch. Down low. Ball 1. Hey.
Number 4, Wyatt Ford is now pitching.
Yeah. I think is it 1-0 or 2-0? I think I missed it.
I know the last one was a ball.
I don't know. We'll see when he puts his arms up. Swing and a miss. Let's see what he says. Show us blue. Show us blue. It ain't no secret. Come on, show us. Oh, it's a secret tonight. I don't know if it's 2-1, y'all, if it's 1-1. It's one of them, though. Fouls it off, runs the count. It's either 1-2 or 2-2. We're going to see what he calls.
1-2.
1-2, okay.
Oh, we got it.
We good. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Out number 2.
Ford with the strikeout for the second out of the inning. That's now going to bring up number 14, Jack Cowan.
So Jack Cowan, the batter now. Give a big shout out to Lil Chuck and Jax. If you don't know who Lil Chuck is, then that means you're not at the ballpark enough. So 1-0 count. And the pitch. Ball hit to second base to Kelly. Kelly fields it. Throws across to first. For the out.
Kelly with the put out, and that's going to retire the Rebels in order here in the top of the 5th. Ford with a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Rebels 6, Gators 0. That's a very efficient inning by Ford right there.
All right, y'all. Ferguson still on the bump here for the West Monroe Rebels. Gators trailing here 6-0. Our 3 coming up is going to be Mole and Humphrey for the Gators.
To lead off for the Gators here in the bottom of the 5th is number 16, Connor Malazon.
Well, Lauren, you should have been here. They had fried fish tonight. Takes first pitch for a strike. And right now, that fried fish is the highlight of the night, other than that play that Lalonde made at third. As our Gators are trailing 6-0. Fouls that one to the, way past the wrestling building. That might have hit a truck. So 0-2 count now here on Molezon. Don't forget, folks, at the bottom left-hand side of the page, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, at Duck Roost Sports. All money collected goes to the Santa Monica High School Athletic Department. The ones I want to thank tonight so far are Mr. Donnie Tomplay and Scott Reynolds. Thank y'all for y'all contribution and support of Santa Monica Gator Athletics. Ball hit third baseman. Third baseman goes back, fields it, throws it across, and gets the out for out number 1. Gators only had.
Now, for the Gators, it's number 23, Ryder Molay.
Gators only had 3 base runners so far on the night. One was a single by Swanson in the first, and then we had a walk by Swanson in the third, and then Laporte got hit in the head. That was our only 3 base runners. Hard hit ball to foul to the right side. That one might have hit a truck. So runs the count here 0-1.
And the young pitcher is a sophomore, Chuck, for West Monroe.
Yep. I kind of knew his name and everything because, in the travel ball world and stuff. I know Ben had talked about him before and all, and ball hit to the second baseman, throws to first, out number 2.
Next up for the Gators is number 40, Easton Humphrey.
So that's going to bring up Easton Humphrey here for the Gators. Takes for first pitch for a ball. Starts out 1-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count. 1-1. Fouls it back. 1-2. Missed down low, so evens the count here. 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. Gators trailing 6-0. The windup and the pitch. Fouls that one over toward the track. So here we go. Fouls that one to the track also. So here we go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Humphrey, the batter for the Gators. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 3.
The Gators go up and down in order. Here in the bottom of the 5th, we go to the 6th with the Rebels leading the Gators 6-0.
All right. So leading off.
Leading off the top of the
Chase
six for the Rebels is number 7, Trent Anderson.
So Trent Anderson going to be leading off here for the Rebels. So top of the six, Gators trailing here 6-0. Forward back on the mound here for the Gators. Laporte behind the dish, takes first pitch for a ball. Bourgeois at first, Kelly at second. Lalonde at third, Mole at short, Humphrey left, Swanson center, Moran right. Runs the count here 2-0. And the pitch, swinging him, fouls it off. So 2-1 count here on Anderson. Takes for ball inside, runs the count here 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike here on Anderson. And the pitch draws the walk.
Coming to the plate for the Rebels is number 18, Tyler Roark.
So Tyler Roark steps into the box here for the Rebels. We have a runner at first. Takes first pitch for a strike. Starts out 0-1. Rourke with a single and a walk here on the night. And the pitch, down low and out. Evens the count, 1-1. So 1-1 count here on Roark. Forward delivers. Outside, ball 2. Runs the count here 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch takes ball inside. 3-1. Looks like we might have a little pin action going on for the Gators. Don't know who it is. Can't see. Takes for a strike. Fills the count up. 3-2. And the pitch. Hits that one high. It's going to go out of play. Count stays full.
I think you're familiar with the young gentleman warming up in the bullpen there, Chuck.
Who's that?
Number 22.
22? I know him.
You know him?
Seen him once or twice.
Mr. Colby Sheets is getting loose down there.
Fouls it off. So full count here on Roark. Anderson, the runner at first. And the pitch. Draws the walk. And we're going to have a timeout situation. We'll be back after the music. So Coach Artigo complete with his mound visit. Brings up Zach Simpson.
Coming to the plate for the Rebels is number 9, Zach Simpson.
So Zach Simpson with a single and a flyout, 1 for 2 on the night. That flyout was to Trent Laporte. Trent had made a phenomenal play behind the and foul behind the plate, kind of off here toward the G. So here we go with Simpson. And the pitch. Fouls it off left side. Starts out 0-1. So 0-1 count here on Simpson. Top of the 6th. Shows bunt. Bourgeois fields it, throws the first, gets the out, answers the runner, so sacrifice bunt.
Bourgeois fields the ball for the Gators for out number 1. Now at the plate for the Rebels is number 12, Garrett Fry.
So that's going to bring up Garrett Fry here for the Rebels. Rebels with runners at second and third. And the pitch takes for a strike. So 0-1 count. Ball hit, foul, runs the count 0-2. Gators with the infield in on the carpet. With a runner at second and third. Garrett Fry, the batter here for the Rebels. And the pitch, swing and a miss for out number 2.
Ford with the strikeout for out number 2 of the inning for the Gators. That's going to bring to the plate number 2, John Pearson.
So John Pearson. Pearson 2 for 2 with 2 doubles and a walk here on the night. Scored all 3 times that he got to the plate. So 2 outs. And the pitch leaves it down low. 1-0 count. And the pitch hits that one hard to right field, and it's going to fall in in the corner. Scores 1, scores 2. That's 3 doubles on the night. And then the ball gets away from the infielders and it raining, it pouring. So Rebels go up 8-0 here. Top of the 6th.
Pitching change here, it looks like, Chuck.
And we're going to have a pitching change with a runner on third. So Pearson with the double and advances on the error. And we'll be back.
Taking the mound now for the Gators is number 22, Colby Sheets.
All right, so Kobe Sheets on the mound now here for the Gators. You got runner at third with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Hayden Federico.
Up to bat for the
Wait, is it?
Rebels, number
Yeah.
3, Hayden Federico.
So Hayden Federico.
So I see Ford is back and right. Does that mean? It
Here's the
appears.
sign. Wind up and the pitch. Outside. Come on, dude. Don't start like that. Who's back where?
Ford is back
Ford,
in right field.
Forward and right.
And
And
Moran is out. The left and center remain the same.
okay. And the pitch. Hard hit. Ground ball between the second and first baseman. Gets to the outfield. So a single. That's going to score a run.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 11, Trey Halsey.
Brings up Trey Halsey here for the Rebels.
I apologize. Dallas Moran is at second. Chase Kelly
Okay.
is no longer in the game.
I got you. And Dallas has went to second. All right.
We do have a new hitter,
Number 1.
Jeffrey Gill.
So Jeffrey Gill, the batter here.
Number 1, Jeffrey Gill, now batting for the Rebels.
Come on, dude. Takes for ball low. So runner at first,
I believe we got a pinch runner too.
2 outs.
The ump is motioning to me.
Swing and a miss. Evens the count here, 1-1.
Number 17, Ryder DeJean, running for the Rebels at first.
Hard hit ball, left center field. Swanson goes out, makes the grab for out number 3.
Swanson with the putout for out number 3 here in the 6th inning. The Rebels do get 3 more runs on 2 hits. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Rebels 9, Gators 0.
We'll be back. All right, so leading off here for the Gators going to be Swanson, Laporte, and Lalonde.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Gators, number 8, Lane Swanson.
Drew Ferguson still on the mound here for the Rebels. Takes first pitch for a strike. Starts to count out 0-1. Fouls it off left side, going to go out of play. So 0-2 count.
Swanson does have the only hit for the Gators on the night.
Yep. Takes for a ball, runs the count 1-2. So 1-2 count here on Swanson. Fouls it off of his leg. So Mr. Blue gonna walk over there, let him walk it off.
Who do we play at 10 o'clock in the morning, Chuck? Is Mandeville first?
Mandeville, then Brother Martin. So 10 o'clock we will have Mandeville. You got work tonight?
Mm-hmm.
You can be able to do that?
I worked for 8 years, Chuck.
Okay, just making sure. Takes for a ball. Evens the count 2-2. What you do the ball game, then go home and take a nap?
Nap, ball game, nap, ball game.
Wait, nap, ball game. You don't have to work tomorrow? That's strike 3.
Now up for the Gators, number 14, Trent Laporte. Now I'll get home around 7 in the morning. I'll take a little nap, and I'll come to the 10 o'clock game.
Yeah.
And then I'll go home and nap.
Yeah.
And come to the 5:30 game.
Yeah.
And then go to work.
Oh, you got to work tomorrow night too. God, dog. So Trent Laporte at the plate here now for the Gators.
Was that last pitch a ball?
I don't even know.
I didn't see the straight.
Yeah, so 2-0.
2-0 is what I got.
So 2-0 count here on Laporte. Runs the count 3-0. So 3 balls, no strike. Laporte takes for a strike. 3-1 count. They got an out. Yeah. And draws the walk.
Laporte draws the walk, and that's going to bring up number 11, Blaze Lalonde. In to run for Laporte is number 17, Owen Roddy.
So Owen Roddy courtesy running there for Laporte at first. And that brings up Blaze Lalonde here for the Gators. And the pitch takes for a strike. 0-1. So attempted pick off at first. He
Got it.
Oh. Wow. All right.
That was a pretty good little move.
Yep. So 2 down. Ball hit right back to Ferguson. Throws over to first. That's out number 3. And we hit to the top of the 7th. Gators trailing here, 9-0. All right, Laporte behind the dish for the Gators. Bourgeois at first, Moran at second, Lalonde at third, Mole at short, Humphrey in left, Swanson in center, Ford and right, and Sheets back on the mound here for the Gators. And leading off.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Rebels is number 23, Brayton Garner.
So Brayton Garner going to be leading off here for the Rebels. Thank you, Jamie Villeneuve, for your contribution and support of Santa Maria Gator Athletics. Fouls it off. Kobe threw it behind the dude and hits the bat. Oop.
Still a strike there, Chuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, dude. So 0-1 count and the pitch. Hits one right field. Ford's going over and makes the grab for out number 1.
Ford with the put out in right field. Out number 1. That's now going to bring up number 6 for the Rebels, Case Martin.
So Case Martin comes up for the Rebels. He gets hit. Come on, dude. So
Now
Martin
batting for the Rebels is number 24, Gage Carr.
So Gage Carr comes up here for the Rebels. Thank you, Miss Claire Mafus, for your contribution and support of Sanamo Gator Athletics.
I've talked to a few folks, about the young talent in this program. I keep going back to when I was there, and you had
Leaves it up and in. Ball one. So 1-0 count.
when the freshman had Kevin Cranston doing
So one ball, no strikes, one out. Runner at first. Gators trailing here 9-0. And the pitch takes for a strike. Evens the count 1-1.
He has been very consistent with that side of the plate all night long.
He likes that inside, that's for sure. Leaves it for a ball outside. Runs the count 2-1. And the pitch leaves it high. So 3-1 count. Draws the walk.
Now batting for the Rebels is number 15, Caleb Ramsey.
So Caleb Ramsey. Ball gets away, runners advance. 1-0 count. So 1-0 count. And the pitch. Hard hit ball left field. Scores one. It's going to score two. Goes all the way to the corner. Rounds first. Goes to second. So stand up double for him. That's going to be it for Sheets. And we'll see who's coming in next. That's going to be Jace. Looks like Jace Reddicks. Yep, Jace Reddick's going to be coming in for the Gators.
Now on the mound for the Gators is number 30, Jace Reddix.
So Jace Reddix comes up on the bump now for the Gators. With one out, brings up number 8.
Now batting for the
Drew
Rebels,
Anderson.
number 8, Drew Anderson.
Jace Reddix on the mound now for the Gators. And the pitch, ball hit the left field, just out of the reach of Mole, and they're going to hold him at 3, and there'll be runners on the corners. Brings up number 12.
Number 12, Garrett Fry now at the plate.
So Rebels with runners on the corners. Brings up Garrett Fry. With one out. And the pitch. Hard hit ball foul. Starts out 0-1. So 0-1 count. One out, runners on the corners. And takes for a ball, evens the count here, 1-1. And fouls it off, runs the count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Fry. Got a timeout. They're going to go, Laporte, going to go have a little talk with Reddix. Make sure they get the signs correct.
Watch him.
So 1-2 count here on Fry. Reddix wind up. And the pitch. Fouls it back to Church Point. Swing and a miss. Out number 2.
Reddix with the strikeout for the Gators. That's now going to bring to the plate number 22, Zach Fulmore.
So 2 outs. Swing and a miss, Jack Fulmer. 0-1 count. Hard hit ball into right center field. They played another run. Runners still in the corners. 2 outs. Gators trailing here 12-0.
Up to the plate now for the Rebels, number 17, Ryder DeJean.
So Ryder DeJean batting now for the Rebels. Takes first pitch for a ball. 2 outs here. Runners on the corners. Top of the 7th. Gators trailing 12-0. And picks them off.
Reddix with the pickoff at first base to end the 7th inning, the top of the 7th inning. We now go to the bottom of the 7th.
We'll be back.
Now up for the Gators, number 34, Lawson Bourgeois.
So Lawson Bourgeois to lead off here for the Gators. The Gators down to their last 3 outs of the game here, trailing 12-0 to the West Monroe Rebels. Drew Ferguson still on the mound here for the Rebels, trying to go the distance. So Bourgeois starts out here 0-1. And leaves it inside, evens the count 1-1. Leaves it inside, 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Hard hit ball down third base. Third baseman knocks it down, but he's in reach. So that's going to bring up Dallas Moran.
Next up for the Gators is number 3, Dallas Moran. Did you score that a hit?
Yeah, that's a base hit. All right, so Dallas Moran at the plate for the Gators, swinging a miss, starts out 0-1. Bourgeois on first. Only the 4th batter to get on base here for the Gators. And only the 2nd hit. Takes for strike. So 0-2 here on Moran. The other 2 got on by a walk and a hit by pitch. And the pitch. Runner goes, and he's going to be safe.
Pass the bag. Bourgeois safely in the second base for the Gators.
So 1-2 count here on Moran. And the pitch takes for a ball. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bourgeois, the runner at second. Moran at the plate. Called strike 3. So Gators down to their last 2 outs. Brings
Now
up
for the Gators, number 4, Wyatt Ford.
brings up Wyatt Ford with Moles on deck. Ball gets by. Bourgeois goes to third. So 1-0 count. So here we go. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls. And the pitch hits it, little chopper toward first base, and he's gonna reach. The Gators score a run. Don't play that music. So 12-1.
Number 16, Connor Malazon.
Brings up Connor Malazon. Takes for a strike. I don't know. All right, so 0-2. Here on Malazon. With one out, runner at first. Another pickoff attempt. And ball hit the shortstop. They throw to second, get the first out, and he's going to reach on a fielder's choice. So 2 down. That's going to bring up Ryder
Next up to
Mole.
bat for the Gators, number 23, Ryder Mole.
So Ryder Mole up to bat here for the Gators. Hard hit ball left side, gets through in the hole between the shortstop and the third baseman, and Gators going to have runners at first and second here with 2 outs, as that brings up number 9. That's Connor Doty, I think.
Yep.
Connor Doty.
Now hitting for the Gators, number 9, Connor Doty. Doty is in for
Humphrey, huh?
Yep.
So Connor Doty. And we going to have a timeout. Coach is going to go have a talk or something. They're going to be looking at lineups.
Like I say, I hadn't seen anybody warming up in the bullpen.
But that's going to be it for Drew Ferguson. Must have reached his pitch count that the coach had for him. And that's going to bring up
That is number 8.
Drew Anderson.
Mr. Anderson done a little bit of everything today.
Yep. So Drew Anderson coming in to pitch for the Rebels.
Number 8, Drew Anderson, now on the mound for the Rebels.
All right, so Drew Anderson on the mound for the Rebels. Connor Doty comes in to bat here for the Gators with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Fouls it back. Starts out 0-1. Looks like Maddox Willis on deck for the Gators. And the windup and the pitch. Fouls it back. Runs the count here 0-2. So the Gators down to their last strike. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And the windup and the pitch. Leaves it high. Ball. So 1-2 count. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch. That's strike 3. That's the ball game, folks. Gators go down to the West Monroe Rebels. Final score of 12-1. Thank y'all for tuning in. Ain't much to talk about tonight, y'all. So that's gonna be it. We out of here.
That's our ball
Great
game,
day to be a